Hi guys, how are you today? My name is Bailey Sarian, and today I thought I would sit down and I would film a hair tutorial. You heard that right. A hair tutorial? What? So I think I've done one extension tutorial on my channel. Here's my real hair. It's not a bad length, but my biggest complaint is that it's very, very thin. I hate it, and all I want is volume and thick, beautiful hair. I like length, I like messy, sexual hair, and that's my aesthetic. So here's what you need to get started. Some hair extensions. I like to use clip-in hair extensions, so these have the little clips on them. And I always buy 2 packs of clip-in extensions. A lot of the time you can get away with just 1 pack. I like to double stuff my hair, and so I buy 2 packs. These ones I got from the hair shop, and I'll link them down below. And I'll link some good ones off of Amazon. Just remember, they're inexpensive. It's because they're stringy and like thin. These ones are a little bit thicker, but not much. You need something to protect your hair from the heat. This is the Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Hot Off the Press. It's a thermal protection hairspray. Oh, no wonder, I got the wrong one. This is gonna protect your hair from the heat with the hot tools I'm gonna use, but this is also a hairspray. I meant to just strictly get the thermal protection. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's still gonna protect your hair from the heat. And then this is one of my favorites. I got it off of Amazon. It's called Defy, and it adds volume to the hair, and I'll show you how to use it, and without teasing, so you don't need a tease, which is a total bonus. Like a texturizing spray. I like my Orbe dry texturizing spray. I was gonna try this one. It's by Way. It's called Dry Texture Foam, but like I don't normally use this. I always use this one. Or I use Nelson Beverly Hills Surf Spray. Wow, so much detail in that. Hair straightener. It's always optional, because sometimes I don't need it. And then I have a curler. This is from Sexy Hair. I believe this is the 1 inch. 1 inch for today, because I want it to be, did you see that fly? Get out of here. Wet brush. I love this hairbrush. It's the best hairbrush. I have a teasing comb, but I might not use it. Hair clip. This is a lot, I'm extra. And then U-pins, let me show you. It's like a bobby pin, but it's U-shaped. These are the best, especially if you have shorter hair. So I'm going to start off by parting my hair, maybe like middle of my ear across. This is when the U-pin comes into play. So I'm going to braid the hair down here like my jankiest braid I can, and then I like twist it and use my U-pin. Then I take the pin, and this will hold it all down and in place. Killed it! I love the U-pin because I noticed with bobby pins, the bobby pin would just be like sticking out all day. It would drive me insane. Hair is not my specialty, just a little FYI. I'm just showing you what I do. I try my best, okay? Do not judge me. I like to start with a 3, but you can start with a 2. And then I just flip it. So number 1 is done. Now, same thing. So this next one I do like starting at the top of my ear, kind of coming back. Perf. So this is when I use this bad boy, the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. It's a thermal heat protectant spray. It kind of creates like some texture, because when your hair is like too slick and too clean, sometimes the extension can just like slide right out. So you almost want to create like some grit, and I find that this one does. And if it doesn't, then you can tease your hair a little bit. Just be gentle. I'm trying to wean myself off of teasing, but it's so hard. 4 clips, and then these pieces drive me bananas because they'll poke out. So I just kind of take it and fold it over, and then I'll clip over. And I'll get rid of that little piece that like sticks out right here. Okay, now that I have 2 rows done, I'm gonna curl. Just cutting my hair in half, take a little bit of hair, curl it away from me, hold it for a little bit, let it go. And then I just repeat that over and over and over again until my hair is curled. Curl it away. I usually let the ends like hang free so I don't curl the ends. Same on the other side. Just don't burn yourself, which I do all the time. I used to curl my extensions before putting them in my hair. I always thought that was really smart, but then I realized that my real hair wasn't blending with the extensions properly because my extensions would be curled already and my real hair wasn't. So I would say put the extensions in and then curl, as annoying as that is, because then your hair will blend with it better. Now on to the next row. It's pretty much the same thing all the way up. So like maybe where the edge of my eyebrows are at, just do what I'm doing. All the way across. Heat protectant spray. These are 2 pieces, 2 pieces, 2 pieces. Normally there is like a long piece, but I guess I forgot it. I'm using these 2 pieces to create a long piece. Jeez. So I take a 2 piece, I'm going to clip this into the back. Then I take a 2 piece, clip it right onto the side, and then the other 2 piece right on the side. Lip-in hair extensions are what work for me. I've done everything, trust me. I've done the tape-in, I've done glue-in, I've done the micro beads, I've done sew-in. I used to get extensions sewn into my hair. This was, again, like high school, I think. And I always hate them all, except for the sew-in. Those were the shit. I forgot to say too, and I completely forgot to do this. There should be a couple of pieces, like just grab small pieces and go the opposite direction. So I went away from my face, now I'm gonna go towards my face. Oh shit. And this will kind of give more texture, like it's not perfect. Okay, after that row, I'm now going like above it. So maybe at the arch of my eyebrow, all the way across. Now, when I get extensions, I usually get like 2 lengths. So this length is, I believe, 18 maybe. And then I'll get a shorter length. So this is 14, I think. Anyways, I get like a length shorter. And you don't have to do this. You could technically just go to like a hairdresser and have them trim it. I just get a shorter length and I don't have to get them trimmed. Okay, 4 piece. Shorter length. Boom, boom. Like I do the most with hair extensions, okay? I like pack them in my head. Is it good? No, but I do it. The hell is this? Little string? Rude. And then this is a 3 piece and I just put it on this side now. There we go. So now we have this shorter length happening, right? Like layers. I know, groundbreaking. Before I curl that, I'm gonna do another layer. So up here, like right above it, boom, boom. 3 pieces now, so 2 clips, 2 clips, and 2 clips. And these are all the shorter length. Don't roll your eyes at me, people at home. I know, it's a lot of hair. 2, and then the 2 back here, and then the 2 right here. The nice thing about extensions too, like when you curl them, the curl kind of lasts like a while. So curl them once and you'll be good for, I mean, depends on how often you're wearing it. Let's just say you're wearing the hair every single day. If you curl them, they'll be set until maybe a week. Time saver, if you ask me. Okay, so that next row is done and curled. Look at her. So this is where things tend to get a bit challenging, especially if you have light colored hair. If you go too high on the extensions in the back, that's when they start to hang out and you look like that girl, which I always look like. My tracks are hanging out in the back. It's embarrassing. That's me. So after that row is when I stop doing the back and I'll only do the sides now. So right above that last row, I'm gonna part my hair, right? And then use this bad boy. See, when I had dark colored hair, like I could go as high as I want. You could not see the tracks. But now that I'm blonde, I was quickly reminded of how difficult it is to hide the hair. But back here, I'll take my hair straightener and just kind of do a little flip to give it some volume. And then normally the old-fashioned me would do, I would tease this hair back here because it will cover the hair extensions, but I'm on this mission to not tease my hair because my hair is already bleached. I don't need to like fry it even more or damage it even more and tease it. So that's when this comes into play. It's called Defy Hair Volumizing Powder. So it comes in this like squeezy thing and like powder comes out. And it's just the weirdest thing, okay? It's a powder that's sticky. I don't even know what kind of like wizardly shit this is, but it creates volume and texture in the hair. So I just spray it back here, blend it into the hair, do a little pincheroo, and it will create some texture, it'll create some lift, kind of like you just teased your hair, but you didn't. So now I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute and then add 2 more pieces because I'm extra. So one right here. I'm gonna lift this up because I don't want it on top of that. There we go. This one is significantly lighter than the rest of my hair. This must be from Amazon, because some of the Amazon hair came like this really interesting shade of blonde. It's impossible to find a consistency in colors. Like normally I get 613 clip-in extensions, but 613 is different in every single brand. So you just like never know what you're gonna get. And that's my story. Now I'm gonna curl these. I only hold it there for a few seconds. Okay, so I got those 2 pieces in. Now I'm not adding any more extensions. It's just my hair now. But I do part my hair and then just like straighten the back because like normally back here, it's always like crinkled and doing something funky. And then I'll add more of that Defy spray to give some volume. I'm a face sleeper, but if I'm not sleeping on my face and I'm sleeping on my back, and then my hair always looks horrendous. Also, if you take your straightener and you like lift up, you'll get some volume. Lift up, you got some volume. Defy spray back here. Okay, see these back hairs that look like garbage? We're gonna take that and we're just gonna lightly curl them. This is my real hair, so I always try and like not hold it that long because it makes me nervous that it's gonna fry out. Lift. We're almost done. Getting to the very top. Today I want a middle part, so I'm going right smack in the middle as best as I can. Now these hairs up in here. Take my straightener, flip it out. Boom, look at that. Bam, this side, flip it out. The back of my head is always a mess, so I'll take a mirror and like make sure. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks doable. It's better than a track hanging out. Am I right? Totally right. Now I take my Orbate Dry Texturizing Spray. I think this is on its last limb. Give me that texture, girl. Sometimes I'll throw in this Nelson Surf Spray, because why not? Life is short. But this will add like that sea salt. No, it doesn't. Some sea salt sprays tend to add like a stickiness or like that beachy smell, which is my least favorite smell on the planet. This one doesn't. It smells fresh, it smells clean, and it doesn't leave a stickiness to your hair. And it doesn't have alcohol, paraben, or synthetic color. You know what? I tried, so A for effort. Anyways, this is the finished hair look. So again, I like it when it looks messy and imperfect. The only thing I ever ask for is for no tracks to hang out in the back of my head, and I think I hit that goal today. So let me know what you think down below. Was this helpful at all? Would you like to see more hair tutorials? I hope not, because this is the only style I know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a good day, you make good choices, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye. I'm sweating, sweat mustache.